Hello and welcome. Today I have the SRAM X5 rear derailleur. This derailleur hasn't got a lot of parts to undo, but I do need to clean it, so I'll make a short video on the procedure. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the screws and bolts. So first the limit screws. It's really weird how they're using the parallelogram back plate here as the limit for the limit screw. I noticed on the side that it says aluminium alloy, so I wanted to check exactly what here is made out of aluminium and other parts. You can see here on the top that the parallelogram plate is made from aluminium. This is obviously steel as the magnets attract into it. This part here is made of plastic, composite. The jockey wheel cage plates are made from steel. This hanger bolt is also made from steel. So I'm taking off the anchor bolt for the derailleur cable. We're going to remove the jockey wheels. They're quite small in here. It's a 2.5 Allen key. So you'll notice on my jockey wheel here, the top one is broken. I'm going to need to look if I have a spare one and take off the bottom jockey wheel. So we're going to take off this screw here. It's in a very weird, awkward position. That's why it's useful having Allen keys with the ability to have angular positions. And that looks like it's about to come off. You cannot work on this top knuckle. You can't remove it. It's riveted right there. There's a small ring here that's keeping this hanger bolt in place, and I'm going to try and remove it with a pin plier, pry it open. It's really thin though. Oh, okay, mine just went flying off somewhere, so I can see it. Put something on the other side if you're going to attempt to do that. So now that we've done that, we can remove that bolt and apparently this ring. That's pretty dry. So right, so I've removed all the parts. I'm going to have a look if I have a spare jockey wheel. I'm not sure if I do have one for this though. And then we're going to rebuild the derailleur. So everything's been cleaned now. I managed to find a spare jockey wheel in my spare drawer. So now we can begin with the assembly. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put back this bolt. So I've put a little bit of grease on the surface and we're going to slot that back in. I'm now going to put this plate back. We're now going to put that retainer ring back on the back of the top knuckle pivot or bolt. So we're going to need to stretch this quite a lot to be able to get it behind. Got it? Yeah. Going to put the B screw, I don't know what this is called for SRAM, at the back here. Going to put the two screws on here as well, the limit screws. I like to put a tiny bit of oil on the threads of these screws. I feel like it minimizes any friction and eventual damage. Okay, so now we're going to put the jockey wheels back into place. I've just put a little bit of Vaseline oil in these. I haven't bothered putting anything else. I think that should do it. So you'll notice on the bottom jockey wheel that there's a one side that's got a gap on the interior. So that side there will be sitting on top of this part that's sticking out. So we're going to put that in place now. And for the other side here, there's going to be a small notch that's sticking out. That's for one of the holes, and then the other side is going to be for the bolt. So to make this easier, I guess I'm going to put the bolt in now on this side. I'm going to stick that through. Okay, it looks like I've got both of them in the right position. And then we're going to sit this back on top in place. So I'm going to put the first bolt that goes on the top here and fasten that down. Make sure that's lined up. Okay, and now we're going to flip that round, and now we can tighten up this bolt. Okay, check that's, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put the anchor bolt now. I just remembered there was a tiny little plastic ring that was at the back of this tension screw. I can't remember what it's called, that screw, and it actually slots in at the back and then it gets screwed down, so I've got to put it back on now. Right, so the rebuild is complete. Was not an exciting derailleur, a little bit disappointing that you can't work on this part here, but oh well. So I hope this helped you through the procedure of cleaning and rebuilding your SRAM X5 derailleur, and if not, I hope this was enjoyable. Thank you for listening, and until next time, peace out.